Hey people, the moment you've been waiting for, the free battery, there it is. And of course the vehicle that's been modified to remind you, here it is. So you knew this time was going to come sooner or later. You might be in it just for the fun or for the free battery. Yes, that is the battery right there. If you're around Melbourne, anywhere in Victoria, and you can pick it up anytime in the next week, awesome. If not, we'll just leave it for a month or two, whatever, and we'll give it a charge. It can just sit there, no hurry, right? So if you're interstate, it doesn't matter if you're planning a trip, we can hold on to it for you. Okay, so in case you missed it, there's 30 modifications. If you already know the value of all the modifications, you can go for it right now. All right, let's be clear. So it's the first person to write all the mods numbered 1 to 30 with what they all are. It's not a spell check. As long as we know from the answer what the modification was, and if it was a combined item, like, I don't know, the ARB compressor on the K-on bracket, it needs to say ARB compressor and K-on bracket or something similar to that. You don't need to put the value of each individual item, just the total at the bottom. In this picture, we're looking at the first mod and the last mod, the mats, the Max Pro mats. For whatever crazy reason, I put those at $195. I should have just said 200, but $195 it is. Nothing changes. The last mod is the fire extinguisher. Number 30, there it is right there, and we put $100 on that in case you missed it. So this video is going to continue to give you information, but if other people already got the information because they watched the videos, they could already be putting a comment up. This video will be posted 1 minute after the video on 4x4 Diesel, which told you to get over to 4x4 Adventures, and it will also straight away be posted on the Facebook group 4x4 Adventures, because it's all about adventure. In case you missed mod number 2, it was taking the cargo blind out. You can see obviously why we did that, and there was a nil value on that. Second modification was the side steps, once again at a nil value, 0, because you should be able to get a pair off someone that had a GXL that put heavy duty sliders. Mod number 4 was that Century Dual Force, the battery itself. Have a look at that, what a beast. And there's another freebie over there on the shelf. The battery value was $350, although some shops ask more and every now and then you get it on special. The value for the exercise is $350. The auto shift lock button's what we're looking at now from K-on. There it is, that little button there that helps you release it out of park when you're putting the vehicle on the hoist or for service, or other times when you need to push the vehicle backwards and forwards without powering up, and we put a value of $20 on that. Number 6 was the roof rails. We put a value of $100 on that. The reason we put the rails on, we love the roller Titan tray, but it sits lower with the roof rails. The roof rails are connected to the same 6 points of the roof, and we believe that the 4 mounting points from the roller Titan tray to the rails is stronger than the loading of the roof anyway. You could put a lot more weight than what it's rated to, but it would be dangerous for reasons we discuss in our videos. Suspension, there's those Dobinson's front monotubes and coil springs. The remote reservoir shockers at the back, there they are, and those 327 coils. Value of the suspension is about $2,500. Paint job on those wheels, good from far, but far from good, but good enough. It's just wheels, it's not furniture. $50, wouldn't even cost you that for these cans of paint. VHT satin black, give them a rub back with some wet and dry. It's mainly going to be a little bit, chew up a bit of your time, but I'll tell you what, you've got the most reliable, strong, genuine wheels for reliability. It's the only way to be if you want the reliability. And bada bing, the value on that, we just put $50. Now, while you're watching this video and adding all this together, other people that have already seen it, they're already put the comment up and probably already run the battery, but let's keep watching just in case, because you never know. People could be waiting for it, could be the first one to reply after this video. 4 KO2 tyres, $1,400. Tinted windows, $450. Sticker, $100. Yeah, that fire extinguisher mount, we've just got to fit that up. We've got a video on that, so we probably won't do another one. Just haven't got round to it yet. It's probably the next thing that's going to happen after this video. There's something under there. Where is it? There it is, that Autofix 3210 valued. We put $100 down just for the exercise. Modification 13 was removing the spare wheel cover. $0 value. Fitting the antenna, here we go. The antenna, the good old antenna. $200, combination of the antenna and the K-on bracket. That's the double stacker. And the bottle opener, don't forget your bottle opener on every antenna, then everybody knows where there's a drink opener when you need one. I think we need stubby holders too, don't we? Can we get K-on stubby holders? Anyway, there it is. That's the bottle opener, $0 value. Here it is, the rear door storage cage. That's this thing here, we call a cage, storage cage. Beautiful. with the table. I don't know how anyone can live without this on their 150. Even if you don't go camping, you know how handy it is if you've got kids, whatever, and you just need a table. You might need a, you know what, this could be a baby change table even. We've tested that. It takes bloody 35 kilos, no problem. But anyway, we weren't trying to sell you one. The combination of those two mods together, the door cage and the table, $500 for the exercise. The roller Titan tray, between that and the mounting kit, we've put it down as $1,000 for the exercise. The solid, strong roller Titan tray. Okay, running power to the back of the vehicle. So it doesn't include the battery or anything up the front really. It's mainly the wire, the time, the power outlet connections. We just put a number on it. You know, it's not even accurate. Every vehicle is going to vary, but for the exercise was $800. Then that takes us straight to the cargo shelf, including the barrier. See the rear cargo up there? You can put your light cargo up on the shelf there, your dunny rolls, whatever the case may be from K-On, and the cargo barrier, which continues down here. Trying to read my notes here. Bear with me. We have technical difficulties here, trying to read our own writing. Yeah, $550 for both. The shelf, including the barrier, $550, and that include, yeah, the barrier with the shelf. That was mod 21 and 20 and 21. Hey, guess what? I missed numbering, did I? Well, you should have watched the original videos, because you do need to number it 1 to 30, and you need to put the value there. So you better hope that if I missed telling you some numbers, I let you know again at the end, but it could be too late. This is all the mods we got here. Anyway, we'll find it a lot of people might find it very interesting. Okay, what else have we got? The storage and fridges, we're looking at it. Here it is right here, the rear storage system, custom prototype. No, we haven't found anyone that truly, really wants to manufacture these. I would have thought somebody's into business and production and manufacturing and wanting to make money. I found a company like that once, and here they are right here, and they do listen very carefully, and we love them because they're awesome people. They make awesome products, and when we provide ideas and feedback, they actually listen. It's awesome, and they're very successful for doing so. So if we could find some more companies like that, and they're hard to find, just like it's hard to find other vehicle technicians and workshops we can recommend for you. It's very much the same as each other. So what else have we got? Give you the value, right? We put $5 grand on that. Okay, so $5 grand is the storage system, all the materials, the labor, it's just an estimate, right? You know, the fridges, 2 drawer fridges there, and I'm not recommending the drawer fridges necessarily. And we've just got some carpet mat there, obviously stops things sliding around, and it's easy to take out. Really going to love mod number 23. It's a zero value, but see here, see where I've got the black tape? Because when you're driving the sun shining across, it hits right on that silver part and reflects it into your eyes. It's terrible. And the other good thing is, when people chuck drinks into the drink holders there, they hit the edge of the silver and it just scratches it up. And you know what? Mitch said, he goes, mate, I didn't even notice it. And I said, well, I didn't even try too hard to make it neat. So there you go. You can chuck a bit of tape on there, solves all your problems. Maybe they should have a smaller silver trim, not a big one, because it is absolutely terrible. I'm sure some people would agree on that, but that's zero value. And that was mod number 23. Mod number 24, the ARB compressor there. With the ARB compressor with a K-On bracket. Bloody beautiful. I love that in there. I don't know how people can live without that either. Nice and neat. At a value of 500. The compressor cap, we put a value of 0 just to keep it simple. That was 25. Number 26 was power up. You know, we needed to get all this power connected up. Now, basically what we did, we've got a Red Arc SBI just down here. Right, that's what we're running at the moment. Okay, you can see the little emergency connected to battery together lead. They're fairly cheap. I mean, you get them for about 150 bucks. Pretty easy to install. So I just threw a number of 300 bucks on that for power up. That's the SBI 12 from Red Arc. And then the mod was the USB power outlets. So there's 2 there with a voltmeter, and we've got 2 in the center of the dash there. So the blue one's lit up and another one just here, and with the wire run through and that sort of thing. I'm not saying I would do it for this, it's just a little competition. Power up, we put a value of 300 bucks. These things, they're about 20 bucks each. These are about 40 bucks each. They're a bit of a rip off, these ones, right? Air on board, just off eBay. Thought I'd better be clear. So number 26 was called Power Up. That's the SBI, whatever, 300 bucks. 27 was these USB power outlets. I put a value of $200 on that at number 27. Number 28, underneath, we can't see on the shocks. Down underneath here, right, we've got the K-On shock guards underneath. Yeah, the K-On shock guards are a little bit over 200 bucks, one-piece guards. They're really awesome. But for the exercise, shock guards, Mod 28 at $200. The shovel at number 29, $50. And by now you should have already put your comment, but if you haven't, I think you should know, because we said 30 at the start was the fire extinguisher on the K-On bracket at $100. Any of this K-On gear you can get from Trevor Ryan at Dirt Road 4x4 or online on kon.com.au. Thought I'd throw that in there because they're an awesome company, and there's quite a few products here. I mean, let's just count through. Let's just suss it out. So number 1, Max Pro, that's Trevor. Number 2, car, that's nobody. Sidesteps, nobody. Century Dual Force, you get those from every battery. Auto Shift Lock, that's K-On. You guys count, mate. This is not part of the competition. This is just, we're chatting about it while everyone puts their comments up. So I'd stop listening to me if I was you and have a look at my notes, total it up. I'm not going to tell you what the total is. That's for everybody else still to figure out. You're lucky I just went through it all again, but everybody else already had that information. They had their list ready to go, so they didn't have to wait. Pretty exciting stuff, really. I can't wait to see how many answers go up, how many are accurate. It's just going to be, yeah, it's going to be really interesting. So the number 5, Auto Shift Lock from K-On, obviously. Roof rails are roof rails. Suspension, Dobinsons. I mean, you can get it through me. You can go to any Dobinsons outlet, whatever you want. See the way I just do that? It doesn't bother me. The people, if you want to support me for being honest and providing all the best information you can get, please support me. But if you want to go direct to Dobinsons, go direct to Dobinsons. But don't come on our groups going, oh, you know, how come it's this or that or whatever. Look, you know, I'm not going to put time into it if I didn't, you know, do the deal in the first place. Time is money, unfortunately. I'm happy to not to spend the time and get the money, but I'm concerned about spending time helping people that went somewhere else, if you know what I mean. So hope you can understand that. What else we got here? Suspension, Dobinsons, wheels. You just got to, you know, their wheels are wheels, tyres are tyres, tints, tint. Daniel from Tintmobile, if you're around Melbourne, northern suburbs or western side. He travels a little bit, but he's not going to go across town, so forget it if you're in the southeast. Sorry about that. Stickers, the big window sticker, if you want to get those, you can get those from me. That is a fundraising thing we do. You need to pay for them up front. I can't remember how much. Look, it's fundraising, about $100, you know. You can have one for 80 or 90 if you want, but you might need to pick it up. About 100 if you want it delivered, or even if you want to pick it up. Some people pay 120. You can pay 200 if you want. Depends how much money you got. It's all for fundraising, right? And it's to show support to the sponsors who provide some of the prizes and stuff when we have gatherings and get-togethers and stuff like that, which happen to the brands that I ask for. Hey, can you provide these prizes, whatever. So, and that may change if they're hard to deal with, like, you know, a couple of these places are a little bit harder to deal with, then we'll just drop them and we'll just try other brands and other products, if you know what I mean. So sticker, auto fix, that's Trevor and Werribee, Dirt Road 4x4, remove spill wheel cover 3. Antenna, well, the antenna, you got to get the bracket from K-On. The antenna from Oricom. Look, everywhere sells Oricom. I wouldn't be part of that because it's way too competitive. There's no money in it. Bottle opener from K-On. Rear door storage cage from K-On. Table from K-On. Roller Titan tray. You can get them on special at super cheap. The mounting kit they don't usually keep in stock, so then you won't get a discount. But there is a online. You just got to search online. There's different places that sell the roller gear. Just get it on special. You should be able to wrap it up for about 500 or just over 500 for your tray. The 1200 by 1800 is what I've got. That's what I use on both the vehicles. Your mounting kit, the LRS 34, and yeah, just get it online. Okay, roll it. Of course, I could stock and sell those as well, but look, I just can't do it all. Power to the back. That's, you know, I got all the wires and everything from every battery. Shelf and cargo barrier, of course that's all K-On. There's a lot of K-On gear here, guys. This is what I mean. All the touring gear, all the good touring gear, that's kon.com.au. You're lucky if you own a Prado, because remember what I said, you know, they're awesome company. You give them ideas, you ask for things, and that's what they do. So that's kind of, I suppose, maybe how it sort of got started. And of course lots of people make suggestions, and they have a Prado themselves. They have the FJ. They've sort of got, you know, the Hilux as well. They've got some other vehicles, and vehicles come and go a bit as well. So what else have we got? A lot of K-On gear, right? Storage and fridges, good luck. We haven't got a manufacturer for the storage at this stage, but K-On do have some divider barriers, which I think is a good idea. It works with the rear storage shelf. You might not know about that yet, so check that out and say Anthony said so. And I think if they come up with a few more divisions, we'll be able to use those to add strength and support to put alongside the fridge and above the fridge to make a storage shelf and stuff like that. So I think that's the way we're going to head, because I'd rather support K-On. Again, that quality company, quality products, awesome customer service. Why am I going to waste my time trying to find a company that wants to take all the business from 4B Fit Outs, all these other places, because you can just make a better product. I'll guide you through it. You sell it. People are going to be happy. They've got the best product. Everyone's happy. Value for money. But guess what? Everyone's busy. They don't want to do it. They're too busy. So if Kaon want to do it, we'll just get them to make more bits and pieces like a jigsaw puzzle in the back of your vehicle. It'll be nice and light. You know, that steel they use with the squares cut out of it, whatever it is, some sort of mild steel with a coating over it. Okay, so shelf, cargo barrier, storage refrigerators. Tape off the reflection, that's free. Compressor, obviously from any ARB store. And again, the Kaon bracket from Kaon. The cap from Kaon. Power up, the SBI direct from Red Arc, or you can just get one off eBay, wherever you want to get your SBI from. We may need a DC-DC later. I've never said to anybody ever you need a DC-DC. There is circumstances where that is ideal, but not necessarily if you've got batteries under the bonnet. So we'll run that. We're about to run that and just see how it goes, and we'll provide the feedback. So, you know, subscribe, have the bell on, so when we come on and go, that didn't work out, you need a DC-DC or something else, we'll let you know, or a voltage booster diode like you do on the 120s, on the 150s with the 1KDs. We'll talk about that in another video soon, don't miss that one. What else? So power up the USBs, like I said, eBay, air on board, 38 bucks each. You got delivery there. I just ordered 3, so you know, 1 delivery. The shock guards from Kaon. The shovel holder is the roller stuff, so the roller shovel holder that goes onto the Titan tray. And of course that fire extinguisher bracket from Kaon. So it sounds to me like, I didn't count, but about half those 30 mods are Kaon products. So maybe that's why in the picture there. Yes, we love Kaon, and you know what? I'll probably, you know, I probably should be investing in Kaon, right? Anyway, happy days, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope someone wins the battery. All the best, good luck, and I hope you learned something out of all of this. That's what I believe you need to set up a vehicle, so that it's got minimal mods, but with the things you need to make it reliable and safe. And obviously we'll always keep you up to date, because we're not like these other people that talk the talk, but they don't actually get out and use the vehicles. They're too busy working flat out to make the money and build the business. They don't actually get out on trips. We get out there for weeks and weeks and weeks every year, whether it's days, weekends, blocks of weeks or months or whatever it is, and we test all this gear, and everything we do, our vehicles are set up for reliability, and if we find a problem with it, we'll change it. We're going to tell you all about it. That's why it pays to hang around. That's the Prado mods. Job done. Competition closed. Now I better go and start checking the comments, right? Check the comments yourself. If you see a comment pop up and it's got the right, look, put your comment up anyway. Come on, everybody put your comment up. We don't have to go, oh, quick, I've got to tell you who won first. You can just keep putting all the answers up. And yeah, like I said, hope you had fun. Have a good one. And in case you did miss it and you're stuck around this long, the Prado Hospital is fully booked. The last time we're doing parts is tomorrow. So today is Sunday. Yes, it is Fun Day Sunday. The last day we're doing parts tomorrow, the 21st of March. Then we're fully booked between restocking all our parts, getting all the work done in the Prado Hospital, and then taking the usual leave trip to catch up with, you know, taking a break, bit of R&R. We're going to be back on deck after the school holidays, the first day after Anzac Day, Tuesday the 26th of April. That's the time to start smashing me again. Thanks for watching, guys. You'll see some videos between now and then. We'll keep trying to drop those out, but we might run a bit short because, like I said, R&R time. Appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Catch ya.